Here is my audience for today's speech. Okay, good evening. My name is Wyatt Lee. Today's a speech commemorating the strength and resilience of my wife. After months and years of planning for a natural childbirth, everything changed the day my daughter was born. We had planned for what you could say was a totally natural childbirth from the beginning that we found out we were pregnant. We spent 12 weeks on an online course with other families and an instructor in how to have a child in the hospital without intervention. It was what we had dreamed about, what we had talked about, what some of our family had done in the past that really resonated with myself and my wife. And everything changed the day that we went to the hospital. We had started off on the right track, laboring at home. My wife, real champion, going through a lot of pain at home for hours, days actually, 3 days we labored at home. And after that, we decided it was finally time to head to the hospital, and upon arriving, we ran into some really good news. She was already 6 centimeters dilated, so we were well on schedule. Upon being admitted to our room, everything was going according to plan, but that's when some of the interventions started happening that we really didn't want. They pushed her to have a epidural, they wanted her to be on a monitor. All these things we kind of expected, but were not really part of our plan. But she showed resilience and strength and adapted to the situation, even though she was very vulnerable and in a ton of pain. After what we thought was going to be the next step, a few hours, have a baby, turned into another about 15 hours of fighting through pain, doctors telling us things that we didn't want to hear, but all in all, she kept pushing, she kept trying. When finally we couldn't fight anymore, right? There was a decision that had to be made after hours and hours of waiting. The doctors gave us multiple chances to do it our way. However, our daughter was not cooperating in the manner that we thought. She was sitting in the birth canal for well too long, and they told us that at the next checkup, if she hadn't progressed, that we were going to have to talk about C-section. This was the last thing on any of our minds, especially my wife. She did not want one from the beginning. We talked and talked about how we did not want that to be the outcome. But in her selfless devotion to have this baby healthy and avoid complications, she agreed to it. And really after that, there was not much more storytelling. However, she went in for the C-section. It went great. A scary, massive operation, right? Our daughter came into this world healthy. My wife was able to recover quickly and immediately going back to being a parent and nurturing our newborn. After having this massive life-threatening surgery, just showing that resilience and power that really I'm blown away and thankful every day for this blessing that we have in our daughter, and would not be possible without the strength my wife showed. So moving forward, I've had a deeper, astounding appreciation for mothers and women and the strength that they go through, and especially my wife Valerie, forever changed the outlook I've had on the whole experience moving forward, and I'll cherish our family forever.